Okay, we're back on Living Prime Time, and with me, as always, at the tail end of each Living Prime Time telecast, Erie County's guru of physical fitness and good health, and that is Richard Derwald. We call him Mr. Fitness.
That's great to be here,
They call
Gary.
me Mr. Fitness. I can see Sidney Poitier saying that right now. You got something to tell us today, and I know it's about setting up your time every day in such a way that you got some time for real physical activity.
Exactly. I talk to a lot of people. You know something? Here's something where the younger people probably are more guilty of not setting up the time than the older people. Of course, the older people have more time. Mm-hmm. They're retired, and they usually fit walking and fitness. The ones who do, in fact, exercise, set that into their time, Gary.
Sure they do.
But if you talk to somebody 40, 45, 50...
Someone who's working full-time, usually.
Yeah, male or female, they'll tell you, I haven't got the time to do anything like that. Just don't have the time.
Or I try to make the time, and I just can't manage it.
I can't do it. I try. My intentions are good, but I just can't manage it. And that's really not true, because I think all of us, and any of us, can find time for what we want to do. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, that's really, it's an excuse. It's not a reason, mm-hmm. because they really don't want to do this. Because for one reason or another, they don't think it's important. Mentally or emotionally, their body just rebels against the idea of exercising, even at home.
Sure.
Because you can fit in 20 minutes. I mean, if you can watch NASCAR all afternoon, right? And you can watch 15 playoff games in the NBA, you certainly have time to work out. I mean, to take that little 20, 25 minutes and exercise, I think is very important.
And you've got a video.
Yeah, I do. And this is with someone that I've known really all her life. I'd like to show that video now, if we could.
Here we go.
All right.
Keep an eye on this, folks.
I'd like to introduce you to somebody that I've known all my life. This is Rosemary Stelly. So if I've known you all my life, that's definitely all of your life, Rose. And may I ask how many years that is?
43.
43 years. I can't believe it. You've seen these.
Yes, I have. You gave me one for my 40th birthday.
40th birthday. So simple mathematics tells us that that's
3 years.
3 years ago. You've been using these faithfully, Rose, for the last 3 years?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you find the result is good?
It's fabulous.
You're very busy, aren't you?
Yeah, I work 5 days a week. I have 2 children, and one is a special needs child. So I have to stay in shape, have to stay healthy.
And you're obviously doing a great job of that. Can you show everybody out there one of the things that you do as part of your workout?
I'd love to.
Perhaps that one over the head and down to under your chest.
Sure.
This is an excellent exercise for toning, keeping those arms firm, the shoulders, the upper back. You can see the results that Rose is getting here, which is just phenomenal. Rose, I'll tell you, you look closer to 14 than you do to 43.
Oh, thank you.
It's just wonderful. And it's wonderful for everybody, because exercise, I don't care if you're 14 or 43 or 73 or 93. Exercise and you'll be living prime time.
Well,
Yes.
I think you've got a good handle on that, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. How do you grab people by the lapels and tell them, look, make the time?
Here's something that might make them make the time. I just got this morning. The government said that if obesity tends to rise at the present rate it is now, by the year 2058, everybody in the United States of America will be officially obese.
Oh my God.
Isn't that something? And a lot of that, it's activity and it's diet. And we looked at Rosemary here, and she's also a single mom, Gary.
Uh-huh.
So
she does not have all the time in the world.
I don't see how she even does what she does.
Yeah.
But she diets, and that's all she does is use those elastic stretch bands. And she looks great, doesn't she?
She does.
She looks wonderful.
And it's terrific that she can fit that time in, because
Yes,
she's got a lot on her hands to do every day.
With the strain of her life, too, I think she's handling that very well.
Sure.
I think the exercise is helping her emotionally, too.
We got to get out of here, but what is it about the fact that we're so much smarter these days? We have so much more information available to us, and not only that, but medical technology helps us out a heck of a lot, and yet we're fatter than we were 20, 30 years ago.
Well, there's more availability. You know, we don't have the giant supermarkets and everything. The temptation's all there when you walk through.
Yeah.
But people got to curb that, and they got to start finding time to exercise.
That's for sure.
That's
and
for
when you
sure.
say time, it could be an hour a day. That would be nice. But if it has to be only 20 minutes.
25 minutes is fine.
Sure.
Sure, absolutely.
And if you're walking for exercise, 20, 25, 40, 45?
Yes. half hour, if everybody can walk a half an hour a day, do a little strength training, watch their diet, they're not going to be one of those statistics in 2058.
Sure, hope not.
Or a diabetic statistic.
Absolutely. This is Richard Derwald, folks. You know him well. He's Mr. Fitness, and he's Erie County's guru of physical fitness and the best of daily health. Don't forget to look at his website. It'll help you a heck of a lot. It's mrfitnesstv.com. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you, Gary.
We're coming back in a second. Stick with me.